Secure the objectives.
What's up YouTube, it's Echo Rambo, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a 35 kill, 7 death. I'm not really sure how many captures, but I know I get 17 defends. I'm playing OBJ in this hardpoint match. It was a viewer lobby, so usually I'm anchor, but I've been thinking lately maybe I should start playing a little bit more OBJ just because I like to be in the thick of things, and I think I got pretty good awareness, or I feel like I do, so I kind of want to try it out. I'm not saying it's going to stick, but I definitely put up a good gameplay right here, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, you know, I was kind of thinking, what should I talk about? So coming up with topics sometimes can be a little bit tricky. Obviously, you want to put out something that people want to hear, and it's like, I feel like I always have opinions, and that's one thing my friends always tell me is, you know, that I am highly opinionated, and I definitely agree with that. I always like to share my 2 cents, not because I think everything I say is right. Okay, well, scratch that. I think a lot of what I say is right, or at least should be heard. And I think everybody's opinion should be heard. If you're not letting your opinion be heard, then you have no right to complain about anything. Because if you're not taking chances and putting your opinions out there trying to make things better, then you can't sit back and complain and talk about how things need to be changed. And I feel strongly about that. And what I mean by that is, and this is where the topic's going to come from. So it's going to be more of a political discussion and a motivation and kind of just a point of view piece. And what I mean by that is, usually during elections you hear a lot of people talk about who they're going to vote for and why they think they should vote for them. And that's completely understandable. If you can vote and you're 18, you have the right to choose who you want to vote for and why you want to vote for them. And I definitely support you and, you know, applaud you for voting, because your voice needs to be heard. But what really irritates me is the people that don't vote, that choose not to vote, or the people that can't vote, that voice their opinion. Because yes, your opinion matters, but don't complain and don't try to belittle me for my decisions when you're not even able to vote, or you don't really understand fully what's going on. So some people during elections will pick a guy strictly because of what their political view is. Now, I don't have a political view, and if I were to put myself into a classification, I would definitely say independent, because I don't lean to one side. And right there, that's just something smart to do. Shoot cars, blow people up. So definitely focus on shooting some exploding things every now and then. But like I said, I don't really lean toward the Republican side. I don't lean toward the Democratic side, because I don't agree with what they stand for. I also don't believe that most of America, when they choose a political party, even know what that party stands for. So I go independent, and I also strongly believe that this country will never be as good as it could be until we have an independent president. You can agree, you can disagree, but if you look at it from an unbiased point of view, it makes sense. Because if you know anything about the political system, what happens is the president, let's say he's Republican, and the 4-piece. So let's say the president's a Republican. What's he going to do? He's going to fill the House, the Congress, the Senate. He's going to fill it all with mostly Republicans, or he's going to try, which means Republicans are going to vote in Republican bills. They're going to make Republican law changes. And then Democrats, they're going to do the same thing. Now, there is a purpose to each party. They each have their own ideals they stand by, but sometimes they're a little bit radical, and that's not what I agree with. So definitely independent. Independent opens your mind. It opens your perspectives. You can lean either way. You can choose from both sides. And I think that by being independent, by thinking on your own, by not being a follower, you definitely open yourself up to more opportunities, to more success. You open yourself up to being able to do and achieve more things. So what I really mean is, guys, make your own opinions. Think for yourself. Don't follow. Don't choose something because someone else chose it. And don't follow somebody who says something or chooses a classification or a stereotype because you agree with what they say. Use your own brain. Use your own mind. Make up your own opinions and make up your own classifications and your own stereotypes. Now, I don't mean stereotypes is a negative thing, but you have to stereotype things. You have to group them. You have to categorize them.
Hardpoint contested.
So use your own head, create your own ideals, your own morals, and your own brain to become a better person, to actually think about what's going on and what side you want to choose. And I believe if more people did that, then things would be different. Then people wouldn't have so much to complain about. They wouldn't be in such a negative position that they're always complaining about something. Now, where that comes into play with motivation is you got to decide before you say, I want to be successful. Well, what does successful mean to you? To me, success means I want to be happy. I want to be content with where I'm at, and I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want to be happy, and this doesn't necessarily mean money. This doesn't necessarily mean what type of job I'm having, but am I enjoying what I'm doing? So you first have to define what you want, and you have to define what it is you're looking for. Without doing that, you're not really ever going to go in a particular direction. You're kind of going to be going all over the place. So I guess the main point of this video would be use your head, make your own points of view, make your own decisions, and make your own opinions. I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, and a lot of people disagree with them, and that's completely fine because people have that right. But at least I have an opinion. And they may be wrong, they might be right, but most of the time I have an opinion. And I think that's the big thing you have to have is an opinion. My opinion on motivation is it's self-proclaiming. You have to decide what it is that motivates you and then attack that. You have to always say you want more. Never grow content. Always be trying to reach and push yourself to new limits. Never be content with where you're at, because if you're content with where you're at, you're never going to go anywhere further. And that's just simple logic. If you like what you're doing, you like where you're at, that's where you're going to stay. So you always have to want more. And this doesn't go back to money. It just goes back to life in general. Are you happy with what you have? Yes, okay, be content. But never be content to the point you stop pushing yourself. So like I said, it's kind of all over the place. The topic's there. You guys can pick and prod at what you want. But like I said, make an opinion for yourself. Make your own decisions and pick the party and the side of something you want to see. Make an opinion. Make your opinion heard. So I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you thought about the commentary. It was kind of jumbled. It was here. It was there. But definitely just let me know what you thought about it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and YouTube. I'll see you guys on another day.